Living alone in my marriage. I've lived alone in my marriage since my child was born almost 6 years ago. Around the same time, my husband started a new job where he swings between days and nights. I'm not sure if things changed or if I'm just now seeing it as I am responsible for everything besides the lawn and the electric bill. I am currently running my own business, working as an employee in my own business and working as a hairdresser. My husband has one job, and he does work hard, but I feel as though I do too. I am responsible for all the appointments for my daughter, school preparation, cooking, cleaning, laundry, groceries, daycare expenses, daycare arrangements outside of daycare hours when we are both working, transportation to and from school, transportation to extracurricular activities, morning routines, night routines, mortgage payments, houses in my name, tax preparation, and the list goes on. My husband spends most of his days off sleeping, seeing his friends, working on his own hobbies, and drinking. He will not touch the dishes, only does his own laundry, won't take the garbage out, doesn't clean up any of my daughter's toys, etc. He claims he is not responsible for things he doesn't use, and even bought paper plates that he keeps for himself, so he doesn't have to do dishes. Now, I can see where he could feel that way about my specific things. My mess is my mess, but I feel he could help with my daughter and maybe just throw me a bone every once in a while to help when I'm overwhelmed. I have experienced many panic attacks that I tend to on my own because he truly can't be bothered. I'm literally just living in this house alone. I honestly don't mind being alone, but he makes it so much more frustrating when he is here because he makes zero effort. Let me just give some examples of the pettiness. One day I came home and noticed he had bought some new towels for the bathroom. I said, "Oh wow, those are nice towels. Thank you for picking those up." He said, "These are my towels. The towels are never clean when I need a new one, so I'll wash these and you guys can have those." I was shook. Like, instead of just putting in a load of towels to take a simple task off my hands, you just went out and bought new ones that only you could use? My husband hates a mess, but won't actually clean anything up. If it's in his way, he will stack everything, including kitchen appliances such as a toaster, crock pot, or air fryer, on our kitchen table for me to take care of. I've gotten to the point where I can't keep up, and he makes it worse. I have had many experiences ADHD shut down, so the common misperception is that I just don't care or that I'm lazy. When I get overwhelmed, I just want to crawl in a corner and not look at it. It makes me sad that I can't keep up and that I'm failing. He doesn't care. I helped save up about 2,000.00 to take all three of us plus my mom on a 2-day adventure to Disney while I was on a work trip. I was scheduled to be in Florida for a week. I brought my daughter with me for the week, and my sister and her family came along as well. I wanted him to be there for this experience, so I paid for him to fly down with my mom for 2 days just to do 2 parks. My mom paid for our park tickets for Christmas, my birthday, and my daughter's birthday. This included my husband's park passes. I made sure to pack all of our own food, paid for the Airbnb, etc. We ended up spending about $50 max of that saved money. When he returned home before me, he decided to just put that money in his bank account without any conversation. It would have been helpful to have that money in order to make up for the money I did spend on groceries and things while our daughter and I were in Florida on my work trip. We did have a blast, but he was less than helpful or thrilled. Why did I try so hard? Both days after spending the day at Disney, I had to return to my conference and work duties at night. I am having a rummage sale this weekend and going through all my daughter's baby clothes to sell them. I have always wanted more than one child, but at this point I don't feel confident enough in myself or him to bring another child into our home. I'm devastated because although I love my daughter more than anything on this planet, my mommy heart doesn't feel as complete. That all being said, this was very emotional for me to do and took a long time. I was happy to have a sale so that I could help some other families with some really nice things for a great price. With my extra spending money, I wanted to treat myself to something, anything really. I don't have lots of extra spending money because it all goes into the business, bills, groceries, etc. He woke up today pissed because the sale is still set up in his garage. We are having the sale tomorrow, and everything that's left over is getting donated, so it's not like he will have a bunch of junk in there forever. So clearly you can see that he is little to no help, and I am at the end of my rope. I used to yell, scream, beg, cry, play along, etc., but now I say and do nothing. It doesn't matter. Nothing changes because it never will. I just keep to myself and try to walk on eggshells. He doesn't speak to me and is always grumpy. I used to be sad for him that he lived that way, but now I'm sad for me and my daughter. He is not physically abusive. He doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't call me names, but he just simply has removed himself. I feel ugly, taken advantage of, and alone here. I feel I have lots to offer this world, and everyone else in my life gives me the chance to prove that not him. Thanks for listening. I'm hoping to continue to work on myself and decide what the next step is. I have lived alone for the past 5, almost 6 years. If I go, will it be any different? Who knows?